Hello, everybody. Welcome to Distorted Minds Podcast. This is a late night Dookie Nanner episode, bro.
Dookie Nanner.
This is kind of a part two of the last one we did all together. You remember us. It's me, it's Nate, and it's CJ eating some cold-ass TV dinner on the podcast.
We might go grab some castles.
we might have to go get some castle. It is a late night, you know.
It wouldn't be.
We
the
are
first
pretty
time
late
CJ
right now.
was
We
eating on the
we
podcast.
started this recording at 4 a.m.
4 a.m.
People
dude.
smoke meth for like.
It's 4 a.m. I must be lonely.
That's right. You got a beautiful voice.
Even though
You know
it was
that?
3 a.m. I appreciate that.
He had the accents on it.
Yeah, he was nailing it.
He was hitting both.
What do you say we do a snapshot and kick into this bitch, huh? What should we do for the snapshot, you guys?
Dude, human centipede.
I was thinking either human centipede or like surfer dudes.
This is what I was thinking. Microphone cock.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cheese.
That's Mike Jizz.
That'll do. That'll
Mike
do,
Jizz.
donkey.
Don't get the whole thing.
That'll be a funny snapshot. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
it would be, dude. Yeah, it's good.
Can't wait to share that
That
one.
sound wave dick. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, I think we're not sure how much memory space we have on this episode,
This
so
capacity
it
is
might
low.
cut off. The video might cut off. The audio might
It's
cut
a
off.
short.
Who knows?
It's a short. It's a
We're
Disney
just-
short.
We're just trying to get content out there so we have, shit to put out because it's been rough lately, honestly.
Has it?
Like, yeah, it's like
Times
no one
hard.
wants to do the podcast anymore.
I want to do the podcast, bro, but it's time.
It's time.
It's always time, and like
I know.
really, it's you don't live far, dude. You don't live very far, dude.
And
But
I'm
it is
willing
like a
to come
20,
out
25
this way.
minute drive.
I'm willing
And
to
you
come
know
out
what?
this
The
way.
cold weather, I think, is what's kind
Would-
of been putting a
would-
dampener on things.
It should warm up soon.
You know what? And dude, like my garage, bro, we could always do
I'm down
one in
to
there.
record in the
We
garage.
could always clean. I've got a little spot. I got a couch, and fucking like a TV and all kinds of shit. I mean, we chill. I just recently got a projector, and I got a projector screen in the garage.
Nice.
Right, that could be fun. But I mean, I'm always down to do that. But anyway, like I always want to be on the pod, but
I know, like you kind of
It's-
mention it in our group text sometimes.
it's
That's
just
why I throw it out there, and then
always like
Mike
I
never
don't
seems
have
to be
time,
down
dude.
anymore.
I don't have
Mike's
time.
gone. Mike's left.
Well, Midnight Mike, dude,
Mike's
rides
abandoned
again,
us.
dude.
He's abandoned us. He doesn't care anymore. He doesn't love us.
We get like 24
Mike doesn't love us.
views on these podcasts.
You know what, man? It's been a while since I in for Brent.
All right, you want to talk Infrabren?
dude, in for Brent, dude.
If you guys don't know, on TikTok there's this guy called Infrabren, and what he does is he wears like spy glasses. He's got a camera built into his glasses, and he goes up to people in Walmart and just makes things really awkward.
Take a whiff of that. Sounds like a good time.
Dolphin
huh?
dive high five.
Dolphin dive high five. Yeah. I
Pickled
love the dolphin
sphincter.
dive.
Got a
Shit.
trunk full of
Dolphin
tuna.
milk
Oh
on
shit!
porpoise.
By the way, we didn't
Chodie Foster, dude.
mention the name of this episode.
What's your favorite Chodie Foster movie, dude?
I'm gonna have to say Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs, yeah.
That's her,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
I
feel
think
like
so. That's one of the few I can think of.
Right.
I know. What else
I
is
only
she
know like
in?
two
Give it a
other ones,
goog.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a goog.
All
I'll
right.
give it a goog.
Yeah,
Um,
because Do you find her attractive? I don't. Really.
So hold on, was
No,
she?
I wouldn't even bust a nut on her corpse.
Bro, you busted a nut in a couch cushion, dog.
When I was 18.
Come
Yeah.
on, dude. Chill
Jodie
out.
Foster is an upgrade
Okay.
from the couch.
So that's not who I was thinking it was.
Call back to
But
last week's episode.
Silence of the Lambs, Taxi Driver,
Oh, I've seen
Accused.
Taxi Driver.
Contact, Panic Room.
Panic Room.
I've seen that one. Light Plan, The Manchurian
Candidate, right? The Manchurian Candidate. Isn't that what it's called?
Mauritanian. The Mauritanian.
Oh,
Mauritanian. I don't fucking know how to say that.
Yeah.
Inside Man. The Brave One. The Beaver.
Beaver. Oh, that's about like.
How could I not even say the Beaver
hold
without
on.
laughing?
Hold on. The Beaver is about like what's his name? Braveheart.
Oh.
Mel Gibson.
Oh, Mel Gibson.
He has like this pet or like a puppet beaver, and he talks with it all the time. I think that's what that's about. I've never seen
it. Looks
it.
like it is.
Click
He's
on
got
it.
a
Click
puppet
on it.
on his hand.
Click on
What
it.
the fuck is going
Read
on?
the read
You guys
the
hear this
just
shit?
the
Yeah.
Mel Gibson. with the
Walter
beaver
Black, Mel Gibson, the head of a failing toy company, is deeply depressed. His marriage to Meredith, Jodie Foster,
Jody.
is broken, and his oldest son, Porter, Anton Yelchin, hates him. When Meredith finally throws him out of the house, Walter begins his final tailspin. Drunk and alone, Walter is about to commit suicide, but is saved by the voice of a beaver puppet he found in a dumpster.
That's a ridiculous fucking story structure.
Wearing the puppet on his hand, Walter speaks only through it and tries to get his life on track.
He's on a
You
mission,
know what this
dude.
reminds
He's
me
got
of?
A mission, bro.
This reminds me.
Barney?
Have you ever seen that show Kidding with Jim Carrey?
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's
Damn.
it's a
Am I
pretty
missing
damn
out?
good show.
I'm missing
It's
out,
like
dude.
he's like a kind of like a Mr. Rogers type. Like he hosts like a kids show and shit. But there's all this crazy like dark stuff happening behind the scenes with his family and shit. It's like a big drama thing. It's a good show. It's
I'm gonna have to check that out.
yeah. Give it a go. Have you been watching anything good lately? Well, let's talk shows and movies or something.
The Last of Us.
I've watched some pretty good shit.
So
The Last of
have-
Us. Okay, I've watched the first episode
so
and I
you
sort
haven't-
of fell asleep during it.
dude. So like I've had to like go back a couple times and rewatch because like it's kind of long episodes, and I don't know. I didn't play the game, so I'm not like super into
Yeah,
it.
I didn't
but,
play the
like,
game either.
In the third episode, no spoilers, I suppose maybe, but
It's
what's
all right.
what's his name?
Spoiler alert. Pablo
Joe?
Pascal.
Not Pedro Pascal.
Pedro. I said Pablo.
He plays in Community, I do believe. What's his name?
Joe McHale.
No. He's a man. He's a man.
He's a man.
He's always like
Ron,
real angry.
Ron
Swanson.
Swanson.
Yes.
That's his name in the show, right?
Yes, but what's his name?
What's his real fucking name?
Nick Offerman.
Nick Offerman. Good.
Yes,
yeah,
God
we
damn
got
it.
there. We got
Yeah.
there. Call in. Call in if you knew.
Love Nick Offerman, dude. Great actor.
I think he's pretty good.
His angry guy kind of cracks me up. In that show, I will say there is probably like one of the hardest things to do as an actor.
What's that?
As a man, I mean, I don't know if he's into homosexuality or not.
Honestly, it
but
doesn't, like, looking at him, it doesn't seem like he would fit into that show, but I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know how good he blends in.
So he
with
plays
this
a character who falls in love with another man because they're alone in the pandemic together, right?
Sure, but he seems like a manly man.
Yeah, he is. And
Is
he's
that what's weird about it?
It is. They both have really thick beards, and I think that's what's weird about
They're
it for
bears.
me. Yes, they're both bears, but
tops, there's no bottom.
they're wooks almost.
How can you not have a
they're
top
so
and a bottom?
fucking hairy,
Wookiees?
manly man, you know.
But
And
that's,
they're when they kiss in the show, it's like
Now,
it's almost not.
Do
like,
you think
believable
that they had to put that in the
I
show
think-
to get it made?
I think that all shows these days have
Probably.
to put that in
It
there.
feels like it, doesn't it?
It does.
yeah,
There's
it's
not a
definitely an
show.
original.
There's nothing like new that comes out that isn't like inclusive, which is cool.
But it's also
But it also
narrows
seems
things
overdone.
Yeah.
It just seems. It
makes
just
things-
seems like you're trying so hard to make sure that we do everything to please everybody instead of just making something that's good.
right.
I have an announcement.
Go ahead.
The SD card
It's
is
full.
full for the video, but we can keep going audio. Let's go.
We'll continue.
Let's continue. It's
Bye,
fine.
everybody.
I think
Video.
that the.
What were you saying?
I think that The Last of Us so far is a good show. I think that
People love
episode 3 really like did it for me. I really liked it. It was like all homosexual, but I think the fact that I think that like part of this like
Homosexuality doesn't bother me.
No, exactly. Well,
It
sometimes
was pretty
I'm
homo.
saying
So-
that for the record. No, I'm kidding.
it makes me
Cut that
it makes
out.
me
Clip it.
giggly, dude. It makes me laugh because I don't understand like how a man is attracted to
Well,
another man.
you know,
So it's like dude, so when we were younger, we'd always do this thing. You know what I'm saying? And you'd like put
if you're just listening, he put his hand on my thigh.
I did. I grabbed his thigh. And it was always
Very
like,
sexually.
you know, and you do that.
and
you'd
I
be
got
like,
a
no-
little.
no
I
homo.
think my penis twitched a little.
I seen it.
I felt his jeans tighten up.
I seen it.
That's why I lifted off. I was like, no,
Whoa, whoa,
okay.
whoa.
Okay, but yeah,
But
what were you saying?
I think that
like gay chicken, like
yeah, gay chicken.
like
for
Theo
sure.
Vaughn would say.
I think so. I think that everybody used to do that. Like we like good game the shit out of each other. Like
Pat the ass.
Yeah, but we do it like really hard. It's like I
And
just
take a
smacked you
grip.
on the ass. Oh yeah, you know.
Like, let me
Yeah.
get a piece of that
Full
meat.
form.
There was this picture with this dude that we used to be homies with, and it was like I was bent over or something. His
Until
hand
he
was on
grabbed
my
your dick?
ass.
Sorry, go ahead. We used to be homies with him until he grabbed my dick. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Continue with your
Derailed.
story.
I'm just saying, like, you know, back in the day, you used to do shit like that, man.
sure.
And I think there's something. It's like it's funny. It was always like a joke
You know what's not
for
funny?
some people.
Hitting people in the dick.
No, that's not cool.
That's not funny,
That's
but
not
people
cool.
used to
You
do
like-
that too.
ball
How could you
tap.
stop?
People
Hey,
Ball tap.
exactly.
Hey, dude, you guys ever do ball chin?
No.
I just ball chinned him.
For it, if
Little
you're
Russian.
listening,
Sorry,
if you're still listening, he ball chinned me apparently, where he
it-
just like kind of
Just
groped,
rub under the person's chin. You
Grope.
ball chin.
groped my.
You don't even then. You don't say
His
it
chin
before you
beard,
do
I
it. You
did.
just do it.
I barely have a chin.
That
did,
was almost gay.
did you see me
that was
when I
almost
shaved
gay. You
my
got some
beard
chin.
off? I
Oh,
barely,
that shit
I
was lame,
barely
dude.
had a
Give me a
chin.
little twitch.
Don't do that shit
I,
again, dude.
I won't.
I'm gonna ask you to delete those photos.
Can I
Don't
I
do it,
know
bro.
it is
Don't do it.
embarrassing,
No.
dude. It really is.
It was funny. It was funny for the costume, though.
I know.
It was
dude.
good, dude.
I'd
Billy
like to
D.
save it to my own phone.
I
though.
should have took Mike's advice because Mike said before he shaved his shit and he was like, "Man, I really regret that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look
yeah,
like
you
a
Shout out,
always-
Mike.
It's a good thing it grows back quick for you guys. Dude.
Sleep,
Well-
sleep eternally and
Okay,
peacefully.
so that was the end of October when I shaved my shit. So it took this long to get this big. So that's been
Mine took
we-
that.
November,
The same time.
December, January, February.
We shaved
so
our shit at the same
this
time.
is 4 months worth of growth.
Damn.
Isn't that weird?
That's crazy, dude.
Hey,
Like,
we shaved
this
our shit
is
at the
like-
same time, though.
This is like
That's
3
true.
years.
We did.
Bumping mics.
3 years.
3 years.
But yeah.
I mean,
Hey, dude.
there's
Hey, bro.
something there, though.
Amish ball chin.
Yeah.
He's a ball chinian.
I'm surprised I could even find the center of the
You like that movie Kingpin?
Kingpin, dude. Woody Harrelson.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
with the
bowling.
Yes.
Yeah, that movie's pretty
And the
funny.
Amish
actually.
people.
It
It's
does have Amish people in it. I
hilarious.
forgot about that.
It's hilarious. When was the last time you watched it?
Bro, it's been a long
Bro,
time.
watch it
few
again.
good years. At least.
Watch
Yeah.
it again.
Yeah,
I made Mike watch it for the movie podcast, and like, I thought he would like it more than he did, but I think he liked it well enough.
it
But I
hard.
feel like it's a Farrelly brother.
And,
It's the same people who did Dumb and Dumber, you know?
Really?
Yes,
I didn't
the
know that.
Farrelly brothers.
I didn't know that. It's a good movie, that's for sure. It's
Yeah, Bill Murray too.
Bill Murray was in that. It's definitely been a while.
Dude, let me tell you about a movie I watched recently, though. It's a heavy one,
Oh
Yes.
man. Oh man.
bro. And if I don't know if this is coming out before or after me and Drew do our next podcast, but I'm gonna talk about this movie anyways. It's called The Hunt. Do you know who Mads Mikkelsen is?
Yeah, dude, I love Mads, dude.
He's good,
His
right?
face is fucking like I don't know what about
Distinctive.
it. Yeah, it's just like this dude. I like.
What do
him
you
in
like him
everything
in? What
Dude.
have you seen him? I think he did like Hannibal, like a
Yes, he
reboot
was in
of
the
Hannibal or
Hannibal
some
show.
shit.
He was in the show, dude.
Yeah, like a newer one.
He's always like a
while
villain in movies and shit, dude.
Yeah.
But I can't pull up anything offhand. But his face, I always
Yeah,
know
look
his
up
face.
Mads Mikkelsen. I think it might be a Z. But yeah, dude. And all right, so I watched this movie. Oh, Hannibal. Oh, he's in Dumbledore.
Oh, yeah,
this
the
one,
Dumbledore
The
shit.
Hunt. This one right here,
Yeah.
The Hunt. This movie, bro. It's a foreign film. It's like Dutch or something. What is it? Click on it.
Deutsch. It's Deutsch. Deutsch bag.
It's like Dutch and English.
Danish, English,
Danish.
Polish.
Danish, that's what I meant.
Polish. I like Pole.
Excuse me, but are you
It's a
reading what?
Danish
Are you
film.
reading what it's about, dude?
Yeah, I'll read it real quick.
Well,
Hit us with
let
it.
me tell you, bro. He's like, he used to be like a middle school teacher, but like that school closed down, and he had to go to like kindergarten teaching and shit.
Right.
And he gets falsely accused of sexually abusing a kindergarten girl.
Oh wow!
Damn.
It does say here.
Damn.
A kindergarten teacher's world collapses
That's fucked
around
up.
him after one of his students, who has a crush on him, implies that he has committed a lewd act in front of her.
Yes.
A kindergarten teacher.
And it's
Yep.
fucking wild because he didn't do anything in this movie. It's this little girl who like told a couple of lies,
Suck little bitch.
Here's some descriptions of
and then the
movie.
whole town turns on him, bro.
Unsettling, confused, and ominous.
It's a wild fucking movie, dude.
Intense,
Sick.
compelling
Yeah,
drama with
You-
utterly absorbing performances.
You have to read the subtitles, but my God, I was still hooked. I'm not a big fan of reading subtitles, but I was hooked on this movie, bro. I was like, what's gonna happen next, bro?
It added up.
And it did eventually make me cry. There's a couple of different parts that made me cry in this movie, which I love. That's what I look for in
Because you
a
have a
movie
beautiful
almost.
soul, Kevin.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
You
You just have a beautiful soul.
but it's like that heavy drama. Like
Just to hype this
it's
a
kind of
little bit.
frustrating, this movie, because you know he didn't do it, and it's just like how it all plays out, and like with the people in the town, they don't like him, they hate him and shit, and
so he's fucked.
it's heavy,
He's fucked no matter what.
heavy movie. Love it though.
You have to watch it.
Go and watch it.
You have to watch
And
it.
not to be confused with the new Hunt. There's this other movie called Hunt, English, American movie, I think. But
Dude.
But this is like, yeah. This
Voice from the Quietist says The Hunt is a slick, incensive picture, aesthetically assured, narratively tight, and convincing. Intense, compelling drama with utterly absorbing performances. It's a beautiful, handcrafted work with good performances and superb direction, but it is not for everyone.
No.
Yeah, if you got a little
That's
pussy
from
between
Film
your
Through
ass,
Time.
If you're into like heavy fucking drama fucking movies, dude, watch this shit. It will and it's shocking, bro. The end, even the end, fucking like I was on the edge of my tits.
crushing the nips,
Dude.
the nips.
Like I love the whole movie, but then the end like shocks you. Like what's gonna happen? And then it just fucking ends.
Guess what the Rotten Tomato score is on that movie?
It's high, isn't it?
88.
Isn't it high? It's 90 something.
Bro,
What
it is a 92%
Ooh,
on
was
Rotten
close.
Tomatoes.
I'm telling you.
Despite being an uncomfortable watch, people love it.
I'm telling you, bro.
People are loving this movie.
Heavy.
It's got an 8.3 out of 10
What's
on
the-
IMDb.
What's the audience score? Did you look that up?
I did not.
Go
It
back.
just says 89% like this movie, Google users.
Click the tomato score.
Pop it.
Okay, audience 93. So about the
Ooh.
same.
So
92,
it's
93.
Overall, it's like a 90%.
That's
out of,
crazy.
Yeah, it's like a 90% movie.
I'm telling you, bro. If you want a fucking wild, heavy, crazy ride of a movie,
You want to
watch
get
this shit.
You
And
want to
it's
get your
free
mind
right now.
banged.
It's
You want to
free.
get your fucking skull capped.
It's free like on Pluto or Tubi and that type of shit right now. So go watch this fucking movie.
Immerse.
I mean, you have to you have to read subtitles, and they do go kind of fast and shit. But
You got to be able to read.
but it's worth it, dude. Because I'm not a big fan of reading that. I did have to I didn't catch the whole conversation, so I went back a couple seconds, 30 seconds back to get what they were all saying. Worth it though. But yeah, that dude Mads Mikkelsen, bro, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
It makes me think of Michael Madsen. Do you know who that is? He was in like Reservoir Dogs and shit. Yep.
Stuck in the middle. With
That's right.
Right.
Oh, drop
Didn't
your
happen.
phone.
It didn't happen.
I didn't drop
I didn't
shit.
see shit. Yeah.
Camera's off, so nobody's seen it.
That's true.
You wouldn't know what happened. That was
Where
the
we
sound,
at?
That was actually the sound of my testicles unrolling.
We're at 22 out of 25 minutes.
I think
23.
so. I don't. It might shut off at any moment, and if it
Okay.
does, then that's just the end of the episode,
That's
people.
a
I'm
wrap.
sorry.
We love you guys.
We wasted some time
We're
right
just-
there talking.
We're just trying to get some
That
content
sound
in
like a good
because
movie.
I feel like it's been hard to get content for me on the podcast lately.
on the pod.
Hey,
I mean,
Effort
Drew
and
comes by every once in a
Hey,
while to do a movie
Drewski.
pod.
We can do another one. Like we can.
Drewski-dooski.
We can talk about.
You guys haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once yet.
How
have
about
you?
say we
Have
can do
not.
some like conspiracy theory?
What do you?
shit?
All right.
You know what I mean?
Give us a conspiracy theory, bro. What do you? The Earth is flat.
No. So
Birds aren't real.
no. So there's the CIA had to release a Freedom of Information Pact in like 2000s, early 2000s.
You don't get into this shit, do you?
bro was about to talk about aliens.
No. So they had to release Freedom of Information Pact.
It's interesting to hear about,
Inside
but like
the Freedom of Information,
you got to have a
Pact,
point.
there was like a fuckload of USA patents that were released over the last like 70 years.
I don't know if we're hearing you.
And in these USA patents, so
Patton Oswald's.
you can go to like Google. You can go to Google right now. You can go to Google, and you could enter mind control patent.
Give it a goog.
Yeah, give it a Google. Mind control patent. And
Oswald.
then it'll pull up, Google will pull up a patent, and the patent is connected to a USA.gov. And then the .gov patent is like radio waves. They figured out you could use radio wave, like this is Nikola Tesla shit, like electromagnetic radio waves, all this shit. And Nikola Tesla came up
with dog.
Nikola Tesla came up with these like patents and shit. He came up with these inventions for these patents and shit, and then he put them out. The government killed him, and then like basically they took his shit, and he was the idea for radio waves, and they turned it into wireless energy.
So they killed Tesla and took his ideas.
Yeah.
Edison?
No. Tesla.
He was competing with Edison.
Benjamin
Yeah. Edison was part of the program, yeah. See, Donald Trump's uncle was like high-end CIA operative, dude. Like it's official. John Trump.
John Bon Trump.
Yeah.
John Bon Trumpy.
He was like the head of the CIA back in the day.
I've never heard of this guy.
So
Yeah,
Donald Trump's grandfather.
His like great uncle.
His grandfather, though,
Grunkle.
the reason Donald Trump is rich.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's grandfather, when there was the gold rush of Alaska, his grandfather set up a brothel on the mountainside, on the trail, along the trail where the fucking all the gold miners and shit were going up, right? And so eventually, like the wintertime come around and shit, and
Come around downtown now.
Their horses would die trying to make it up the mountains and shit. Right. And Trump's grandfather would go up and retrieve the horses, and then they would sell the meat in the brothel.
Damn.
Bro, this is a legit thing. So then, like, at some point, the military, because that was like the police back in that time, come along and shut down the brothel. And to move the Trump brothel hotel, the first Trump hotel, they actually floated it down the Mississippi River at one point, or one of the rivers.
I'll bet you're the kind of guy who fuck a man in the ass and not even have the common courtesy to give him a reach around.
Probably. Yeah.
I just watched that movie, so it's fresh in my brain. I love it.
Shut up.
Dude, Full Metal Jacket, what is a more real war movie than that?
Platoon.
I've never been in the military, so.
I've seen
Platoon. Saving Private Ryan.
No, those are like
Black Hawk Down.
black cock in your mouth.
Yeah, Black Hawk in your mouth.
No, but I feel like Full Metal Jacket is more like a real depiction of war. If you watch like
it's a more depiction.
Saving Private Ryan, that seems like almost like a Disney version of a war movie.
Gump.
Like, you know, like it's like everything is planned out all.
My favorite military
to work
movie.
out all. Well, people die and
Major
shit,
Pain.
but Major
Pain
Pain.
is a good shit. Okay,
what?
so in Platoon,
You take over.
you had
Is that the one? That's the one with Willem Dafoe.
yeah, and Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
seen that.
Yeah, so that's what you were originally referring to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like in Platoon, you're talking about Vietnam, and it's like Vietnam and World War II were like, I don't know, they're just completely different. You had two different animals going on there.
What are you talking about, bro?
What?
What?
War movies.
War movies.
They're two different movies.
So you're like,
But what about
What do you mean two
Platoon?
different wars?
You're trying to talk about Platoon.
Platoon was dope.
Which war
I've
was
seen it
Platoon
one
based
time.
in?
I think he mentioned Pearl Harbor or something too, and that was like World War II.
I didn't mention no Pearl Harbor.
I don't know. I'm lost completely. I'm just trying to figure out where you guys
Full
are
Metal
at
Jacket
going.
is Vietnam.
I've seen Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, you mentioned Full
and that's
Metal
good
Jacket
shit.
and Platoon.
I think it was just a war movie toss-up.
Right. I guess.
Tropic Thunder. Fucking, Forrest Gump and shit, you know, so.
Right.
Yeah.
they had
Threw
a
them
lot of
all out
shit.
there. We had to throw them all out there. Every war movie you could think of. Band of Brothers, that was a series, but
Band of Brothers.
I never watched that.
no, me neither. I didn't really get into that shit. That's for people who listen to Five
Medal
Finger
of
Death
Honor.
Punch.
Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor.
Isn't that a game?
That game is fun.
There was a movie too.
Never watched that.
Yeah. One movie, I think.
I did watch All Quiet on the Western Front. That was a wild movie.
What's that about?
That's another one you have to read.
Oh, fuck that.
Fuck my ears.
You're not down with reading subtitles?
Sometimes, but
Watch that the Hunt movie if you want
I
a crazy.
might watch that.
You want me to focus?
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
And with
falsely accused.
With how high the score was on fucking Rotten Tomatoes, it's like almost
Yeah,
have
and
to.
audience. Yeah. Other than that, I haven't been watching much. I've been watching Frasier. Hey,
I've been
baby,
playing
up
some
here.
PlayStation. You guys been playing video games?
Love and marriage goes together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. Love and marriage, it's an institute you can't disparage. Ask the local gentry, and he will say it's elementary. Try to separate them. It's an illusion. Try, and you will only come to this conclusion. Love and marriage.
Together like a horse and carriage.
Dookie Nanner
Peg
boys.
Bundy.
I would peg Bundy.
I'd peg his ass.
I would let her peg me.
I don't
Peg
know,
them both.
dude.
I'd multi-peg them.
So, did you guys ever watch Sons of Anarchy?
Yep.
Yes, she was hot in that.
You thought so?
Yeah, Jax's
you
mom.
don't think so?
I think,
Jax's mom has got
I think it turned me
going
off
on.
of her. I
Really?
Think
What?
I think
She
I
was
thought
like
she was
more-
hot as Peg Bundy because of like the '80s thing.
The
you know,
big
it was
hair,
like the big hair,
big-
the fucking
The
spandex
tight,
pants.
The tight spandex ass.
Yeah.
I feel
know.
like she was
Them
hot as a
titties popping
biker
out,
chick.
dude. She had them titties popping up.
It's always just been. Well, she did like country music. She started making country music around the same time.
I think
she
I
was
heard
doing
about that a little bit. I don't know.
And something about her voice in country music. It just.
But
pisses
she's
me
also
off.
Leela.
I know. She
Don't
is
you want to
a-
fuck Leela?
Yeah,
I
I'd
would.
bang Leela hard, dude.
I probably would.
No.
Out of
Probably
all of
jerk off to
Futurama,
Leela
out of all of
porn, dude.
Futurama, I'd bang Amy and Lima.
Leela.
Leela. At the same time.
Lemur.
Lemur.
I'd fuck a lemur.
I'd fuck a lemur hard.
This motherfucker gonna get that Lima disease.
You heard me about the Lima.
She want to move it, move it. We like to move it, move it. That's a lemur, right?
Yep.
That is a Lima.
Move it!
It's a ring. It's a ring-tailed miniature primate.
We like to move it, move it.
Like to move it, move it.
But you know what? Okay, let's talk about first crushes growing up, on TV and shit. Kelly Bundy, bro.
Kim Possible.
Kelly Bundy.
Kelly Bundy.
And it's sad because Christina Applegate is has a lot of health problems
Topanga.
now. See, I never watched. What was that? That was what was it called?
That was the Saved by the Bell shit, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Topanga. That's a stupid name. I hate the name. That makes her
she's in one of
uglier.
those shows. I just know the blonde chick was hot. I don't remember watching too much of it back then, but everybody had a crush on her. I was more of like Power Rangers.
The Pink Ranger?
Yeah,
Kimberly.
And I was real hot for the Asian girl too.
All right.
Titration.
How about this? Because remember watching that 70s show?
Oh yeah, dude.
Obviously, Mila Kunis is fucking hot.
Super hot.
But in that show, she's a bitch, which makes her uglier. Do you agree?
For sometimes, dude.
Because I didn't
sometimes.
like her for a long time
I know.
after that show. Obviously, she's beautiful, but then you see her in like what's that movie? It's Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and she's gorgeous. Gorgeous. She's
She
like
is.
fucking
Pretty much in
adorable.
anything else she does.
She
She's
knows
like,
it.
God damn it, Mila.
She's hotter than Kristen Bell for sure.
Oh yeah.
You like Kristen Bell? Because I've never gotten into Kristen Bell.
Dak Shepard's wife, dude.
Yeah.
So, what is that movie, man? There's this one movie, dude. Kristen Bell's super fucking hot.
I don't get it. Like, her eyes are all beady and weird.
Maybe.
Little beady eyes.
Yeah, I do like her though, dude. She's kind of funny. I do like some funny chicks. I will say, like, my favorite, like one
Funny chick?
person that I'm like really into, fucking Sarah Silverman. Dude.
Love Sarah Silverman.
God damn it. dude.
Love
Why-
her.
Why is Sarah Silverman so hot? Like, I don't think she meant to be
She's
hot.
like adorable. Like,
Yeah.
very cute.
Yeah.
And,
I would honestly though I'd have to hit her from behind or something. Like I don't really like her face that much.
what's wrong with her face, bro? She's cute. She's
Yeah, I love her face.
She's got those like thin lips.
Very pretty.
She's got like those thin lips.
Well, she's-
though.
What about?
she's like Jewish.
Aubrey
Yeah, she's got those
Plaza.
little Jewish
I
thin
love
lips,
Aubrey,
dog.
Aubrey Plaza, but it's almost the same thing where it's like her personality, like,
Dude, I
or
love
at
her
least the personality she puts on when she's like on a talk show or something. It's like, all right, we get it. You're not usual type of guest. Like, I don't know.
She's a weird chick.
Yeah, and she's
Love
like,
it.
she plays on
I'd eat her
that.
ass, dude.
I'd eat her ass.
Yeah.
Little
Aubrey Plaza, dude.
munching on the
God
booties.
Do
damn
you
it.
know who Blake Lively is?
I do know who Blake Lively
Booty
is.
munchers.
Wasn't she married
so
to
hot.
fucking Ryan Reynolds?
Ryan Reynolds, bro. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
She is hot. She's
Hot.
super fucking hot.
very hot. You know who I've like
I'm like into dark haired chicks, so
Right.
lately?
I really
Who's
like some dark haired chicks.
an unconventional chick that I like lately, bro? Do you know who Jenny Slate is?
Nah,
No.
never heard of her.
Bro, I'm gonna pull her up, bro. She's not like conventionally hot or anything, but
Right.
something about her I just fucking love.
She's like oh boy's cousin on,
And she's
on,
like-
on fucking
She's got like the nose and shit, the Jew's
Right.
nose.
she what's that show we were talking about earlier, Arrested Development?
Oh,
She's
I
like
love
his
that show.
cousin, she's like hot in a weird way.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Different person.
I'd so fucking.
I know, but it's like, you know,
You haven't seen Everything Everywhere All at Once yet.
I haven't.
At her.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's not a conventional hot, but something
fucking-
about her,
yeah,
I
dude.
just fucking love it.
Dude, I'd bang her like a storm door in a hurricane, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's the Jewishness.
Bro,
I'm
look at her.
attracted to
Look
the
at those. Look at those nice ass.
She's
little
hot,
titties,
bro. Like I'm into it
It's a good smile.
for some reason.
Uh,
I know, like
Good smile.
everybody's probably not into it.
she's got that good
That's a
glow
good
to her
picture.
skin. I bet her pussy's nice, dude. You know what I'm saying? I bet she's got that like good pussy, bro.
Why did he go?
Why'd you have to go there? No, okay.
I'm just saying she's got that
She's in
Avada
that-
Kedavra. She's got that Avada Kedavra pussy, dude. She looks
Everything
like,
Everywhere All at Once movie, she's in it
She's in that.
a little bit, and that's
Oh, her with Momoa. Look,
that.
she probably strangled his. Oh, it's not Momoa.
That's not Momoa.
I'm just tipsy as fuck.
I'm into it.
She's hot as
That's
fuck right
cute.
there.
That's a
Yeah,
cute
yeah.
picture.
You know what I mean? She's cute as
But
fuck.
yeah,
She's natural.
Hey, you ever seen that one
She
chick
might-
on TikTok that's like Middle Eastern and she cooks like, she always has like that headdress on. She's got like the whole head thing, but she like stares at the camera a lot and she like cooks food and she's like,
I don't think so, Tim.
oh man, dude, I'm about to find this chick for you, dude.
Give it a goog.
She's super fucking hot.
Pull it up, Jamie. Pull it up.
My phone went under the table earlier. I forgot.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Spaghetti. Pull it up, Jamie. Pull it up, bitch.
It's funny because she's like cooking food, but it's like you could tell she's trying to be hot, but she's like Middle East.
Dude, speaking of which, have you ever fucked
Mediterranean.
with the goddamn Facebook Reels and shit.
Yeah.
I hate fucking with that shit, but lately I've been cultivating mine to like as food porn.
Right.
Like I've been seeing pizzas and shit in there, and I'll click on that video. I'm like, damn, that's a good looking pizza.
I fuck with that pizza right there, bitch.
And other shit too, like hot dog, chili dogs and shit like that. Dude, like
Sucking on chili
I know
dogs.
what you mean, though.
sucking
Outside
on
to taste
chili
the
dog.
food.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fuck with some good dogs. Fuck with some good dogs.
Sucking on chili dogs. Bro, I played some funny ass TikToks earlier. I think before he was here, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Sucking on chili dogs.
You had some good TikToks lately. Do you like this guy?
Yeah, I
Caleb
do like that
Presley,
guy.
dude.
He's fucking weird.
His interviews are so funny, dude. And fucking, what's that dude's name? Glenny Balls, dude. Glenny Balls.
Yeah, he's very funny. But
You
he's
know,
like a sports guy, but and I'm not a sports guy, but he's so weird that I do enjoy.
They're a product of Barstool Sports.
Right.
Yeah, they that's how they got their start. And I'm like not really into the Barstool guy because he's like a Patriots fucking. But you know, whatever, dude. Whatever.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It be what it be.
Try to find this fucking cooking chick.
Anyways,
Jesus Christ, dude. It's like with this
It's an endless
guy.
hole.
I can see your TikTok algorithm as you're scrolling. I understand your algorithm. I won't say anything.
The math is there.
You ever watch this guy?
No.
Oh man, dude.
It's got 107 views. You think I'm watching this guy? 87.
Pizza omelet?
Oh, I love pizza.
God damn, you just made a pizza omelet, bitch.
Ew,
Get out
what
here.
is that?
cheese.
Bro,
Oh, more cheese.
I saw it. This shit is fire, dude.
No,
Yes.
I don't think so, Tim.
I believe it. He's
It
probably gonna,
might
like,
be good, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look appetizing. I don't know.
no, the pepperonis all fell off and shit.
Look at this fucking weirdo.
This dude's
He's got
fucking.
a double mug pitcher cup, dude.
He's probably raping people in an alleyway.
Anyways,
after
the
night,
people who are listening can't see the video.
Dude. Yeah, this
Maybe
guy was a
maybe
psychopath.
if you send it to me, but maybe not.
No, that guy was a
Should we
psycho.
wrap this up or what?
Dude,
We're at 40,
We can wrap it up.
42.
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
whenever, dude.
That'll be alright.
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
Then we can share TikTok videos with each other.
Yeah.
In a
that's
circle
for
jerk.
sure.
Bro, I've had some crazy ones. I'm going to have to show you.
That's crazy.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up. Thanks for listening. I know the
Yeah.
camera went out like halfway through this podcast,
We're pieces
maybe
of
more
shit.
than that. But we have fun. It's a late night dookie nanner.
Fucking Friday night dookies.
Kevin, Nate, and CJ on the mics.
Mike went to sleep because he's old.
signing off. Anyways,
We love you guys.
and that concludes this episode of
Distorted
Minds
Minds.
Podcast. We love you. Good night, Seattle.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Cut.
I feel you.
Cut. What should we do for the snapshot, you guys?
Dude, human centipede.
I was thinking either